Back here at Flamboro Speedway, it's time to go racing for the Bills Ardo Senior Memorial. Here's how they're going to line up for the feature. On the pole, Etta Drayton in the Coffee Plumbing, Brent D. Ron Electric, Dave Schulten Flooring, number 4017, it's Thomas Wunsch. Right off in second at Volo Medante in the Fox's Bakery and Deli, Tire Depot Berry, Simcoe Glass, number 2, it's Tyler Hawn. Right off third out of Saddle Beach in the McMahon Enterprises, number 26M, it's Dave McMahon. Right off fourth out of Elmira in the Thompson's Auto Tech, Bridgeland Terminals, Elmira Harvey Swiss Chalet, number 00, it's Trevor Thompson. Rolling off and fifth out of O'Reilly in the Bromley Automotive at number 6 machine, it's Rob Bromley. Starting in the 6th position out of Walkerton, the Saugeen Shores Transmissions, Gord's Auto Body Service, number 46, it's Lane Zardo. Rolling off in 7th out of Port Elgin in the Virtue Farms, K&K Lawn Care and Pest Control, number 8 machine of Jason Parker. Rolling off in the 8th position out of Brussels in the Leslie Motors, Martech Custom Fab, Martin Automotive Restoration, number 26, it's Dalen Martin. Rolling off in the 9th position out of Guelph in the 2-Speed Motorsports, Low Gels Auto Parts, Alliance Roofing Canada, number 14, it's Brian Wilson. Starting in the 10th position out of Bolton in the Broker Link, number 17 machine, it's Matt Spry. Rolling off in 11th out of Bradford in the 1-800-RIWAL.ca, Genco Equipment, number X, it's Adrian Foster. Rolling off in 12th out of Palmerston in the MTC Minto, number 8X, it's Drew Richardson. Then rolling off shotgun on the field out of Brantford in the Lafarge Refractory Removal Services, APC Auto Parts Centers, number 47, it's Steve Buck. Fans, that is your starting lineup for the Bills Ardo Senior Memorial here at Flamboro Speedway. It's time to honor Big Z, as they say here at Flamboro Speedway. The Flamboro pace car pulls off, turns the field over to the 47T of Thomas Wunsch. Fans, it's time to go green. The Bills Ardo Senior Memorial is underway at Flamboro.
Tyler Hawn in the 2. Looks like he got a little bit of a jump there and tries to squeak in ahead of the 47 there of...
Trevor Thompson hard out to the outside wall. Lane Zardo in the mix there as well. They're 3-4 wide. Starting to sort themselves out, but that was a hairy turn 3 and 4 for the first time around. Lane Zardo, Trevor Thompson had some issues. Trevor Thompson might have a left rear problem as that left rear quarter panel looks to be kicked in a little bit. Keep an eye on that 00 machine. This is a long race here for the OSCAAR Hot Rods as they start to settle in. 46 laps of distance from the Bills Ardo Memorial.
Lane Zardo with a little bit of a damage on the right front there. Looks like that right front got tore open there in the turn 3 and 4 action there, but
red flag on the speedway. Run over. Red flag on the speedway. Red flag is on the speedway as our Bass safety team and Flamboro staff go to work. On the 46 of Lane Zardo rolled over, and I think that's the 47 of Steve Brook as well. The 47 of Brook went over. It looked like some fluid went down. As the field entered into turn number 3, I saw a puff of smoke come up on the 47 of Lane Zardo. Maybe that engine had let go, and all the field behind him poured in behind him. So our team is going to go to work here. There's a scary incident here in 3 and 4 as the red flag comes out. The 46 of Lane Zardo goes up over after he made hard contact with the wall. The 47 of Steve Brook as well.
Looked like the 8X of Drew Richardson there got into that wall right behind them there as the fluids got down there. Really a tough situation because the track was clear until somebody laid down some fluid. It might have been the Lane Zardo 47 car there, or the 46 car Lane Zardo, because he had got into in the first lap there, Kevin. The Lane Zardo car got together and looked like the right front fender was completely torn apart there. So maybe some damage to one of the hoses or something happened there, but definitely some fluid got laid down here. Spend a whole bunch of good race cars up into the wall.
Yeah, I could see a puff of smoke, as you mentioned, the right front damage on the 46 of Lane Zardo. Just as I looked up entering turn 3, there was a puff of smoke that went up, and then the whole field behind them, right where Flamboro Speedway's safety crew truck is, they're kind of in the third quarter of the back straightaway. something let go in that 46 machine of Lane Zardo, and the rest of the field piled in. It's a very unfortunate incident, and we'll try to get an update as soon as we can on the cars here. So just got a word here from our Bass Safety team. Both the 46 of Lane Zardo and the 47 of Steve Book are okay after that scary incident there down in turns 3 and 4. Nothing you want to see, but unfortunately when oil is down, oil and asphalt race cars do not mix very well. And the 46 of Lane Zardo and the 47 of Steve Book go up over end in the middle of turns 3 and 4. So our Bass Safety team is going to go to work to clean this one up. If you hear any updates on anything else, everything else seems to be okay, but there's a lot of damaged race cars sitting over down in turns 3 and 4. So our team's going to have to go to work to get this one cleaned up. We're going to take a bit of a intermission break. Well, not an intermission break. We're going to take a quick commercial break here at Flamboro Speedway. We'll be back here in just a moment for the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial for the OSCAAR Hot Rods.
Right front got tore open there in the turn 3 and 4 action there, but
red flag on the speedway. Run over. lap race here, so 28 laps going to be the distance. So 30 laps in total, so 28 laps to go here for the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial. So 30 laps is going to be the distance for the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial. So again, we got 28 laps to go here, and well, we got 9 cars here. Dad, what do you think? We got 9 cars here. We're going to go under the white flag here. So Car's been sitting here for a little while under that red flag. Almost about 40 minutes of red flag condition here. So what do you think? What's going through the drivers' minds here as they start to get set back into this one?
Well, I can tell you that the fastest cars out here are still at the front of this field. So I think we're going to have a great show for the last 28 laps here. They've been sitting for a while. Got a little stale here. Tires got cold, but they've rolled around here for a few laps here. They're back ready to go. These guys are chomping at the bit. They want to get to the front, and let's hope we have a terrific final 28 laps. And I think you're going to see some few sparks here from those guys at the front.
With that being said, the lights are off on our Flamboro Speedway pace car. They turn the field back over to the 2 of Tyler Hawn and the 47T of Thomas Wunsch. It's time to go back under the green flag condition here at Flamboro Speedway for the OSCAAR Hot Rods as they come off at turn 4. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway.
Great jump on the 2 of Tyler Hawn there. Pulls out there just to a slight lead over the 47 there of Thomas, but looks like everybody's getting back in line. They run through that speedy drive through 3 and 4. And the 8 gets a little bit sideways there. Jason Parker got a little bit wiggly, but he was able to gather it back in.
Side by side for the 4th and 5th position, Jason Parker, Daly Martin. They're going to shuffle that 26M of Dave McMahon out a little bit. He's going to slide back to the 6th position. Battle for the race lead heats up just a little bit. Thomas Wunsch in that 47T. He took a peek to the inside on the 2 of Tyler Hawn, but Hawn shuts the door. Wunsch trying to see if he can make a move, but Hawn out front in this one. Lap number 4 now goes up on the board. Now 5 in this 30-lap feature event now for the OSCAAR Hot Rods. Thomas Wunsch looking to the inside for the race lead off of turn 2.
Veteran driver in the 2 car there. Tyler Hawn has been racing the OSCAAR. Started out in the super late model series, and then has progressed there now into the Hot Rod series. But looks like he's able to hold off the 47 car of Thomas Wunsch there for a lap or 2. But I think that 47 car is going to have something to say before this is done.
Those top 5 cars have separated themselves from the rest of the field. They are nose to tail here on lap number 7. Tyler Hawn out front, Thomas Wunsch in 2nd. Rob Bromley occupies that 3rd spot. 4th is the 8 of Jason Parker. 5th, the 26 of Dalen Martin. Right behind them, the 26M of Dave McMahon. Doubles here of Trevor Thompson. In the last car on the speedway, the 14 of Brian Wilson. So the team's going to continue to drive here, but Tyler Hawn out front in this one as we start to close in on lap number 10. Tyler Hawn still out front, but Thomas Wunsch is right there on the rear bumper.
That beautifully prepared 66 Pontiac Beaumont of Tyler Hawn's there. Great looking paint work there, that gold and ruby red color there. But that bumper has got no paint left on it because the 47 of Wunsch is just beating the bumper off the back of that car.
Wunsch tried to take a look down to the inside. He's trying to enter a little bit higher in turns 3 and 4 to see if he can get the drive off on the bottom. You can see here he's entering a little bit of almost like a half lane higher than the 2 of Tyler Hawn. Really trying to drive that 47 machine down to the bottom of Hawn. Holds a nice and steady wheel at the front of the field, but Wunsch is right underneath that back bumper. Rob Bromley in that 6 car. He's drifted back just a little bit in 3rd. He's got Jason Parker and Daly Martin right behind him as well. Wunsch this time might have a run to the inside in 1 and 2.
Veteran move by Hawn, hung up on the high side there, but still able to muscle his way around the 47 and hold on to the lead there. 47 gets a really good run coming out of 4. Gives a little bumper as he comes out of there, but just not able to get the power down enough as he goes down the front chute here.
This time Thomas Wunsch might have a fender down to the inside, but Tyler Hawn shuts the door. Wunsch and Hawn going to town on this one, duking it out side by side. Wunsch really trying to drive off the bottom side, but Tyler Hawn holding the steady wheel right in the middle of this 3rd mile Flamboro Speedway. This time by, it's going to be halfway home, halfway to go here for the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial at Flamboro Speedway, honoring Big Z. And right now they're going wheel to wheel. Tyler Hawn and Thomas Wunsch back into 1 and 2.
Wunsch is hungry there, but he had the door slammed in his face a couple of laps ago. Took him a couple of laps to get everything gathered up there, but he is now back on the back bumper of the 2 of Tyler Hawn. Look at me, see if he can get to the inside here, coming off of 4.
A little bit behind them, the 8 of Jason Parker. He had a bit of a run down to the inside on the 6 of Rob Bromley a lap ago. They've sorted themselves out. Now it's single file before them, but top 2 are side by side in this one. Thomas Wunsch, Tyler Hawn duking it out side by side back in a 1 and 2.
Veteran savvy move there. Tyler Hawn powering back from the high side. They're coming off of 4, but the 47 is not going to wait. He is digging hard to the bottom as they get to 3 and 4 here now.
Thomas Wunsch trying to see if he can put that 47T coffee plumbing machine at the top spot, but Tyler Hawn occupying that position right now, but he's got a hungry driver behind him in that 47T. Rob Bromley right behind them trying to hold on to that 3rd spot. Jason Parker, Daly Martin right in that mix as well. This time underneath the stripe, lap number 19 goes up on the board.
Tyler Hawn's going to have to replace that left rear quarter panel because the 47 is absolutely working it over, trying to get some room there. Definitely get some room coming out of 4, but isn't able to make the pass happen as they get down to turn 1.
Tyler Hawn able to put that power down just a little bit. He's trying to run that middle line, but Thomas Wunsch has a nose underneath, and this time he might look to the inside on the 2. It's Tyler Hawn side by side into 3 and 4. Hawn shuts the door, Wunsch loose off at turn 4. Hawn's going to hold on to this one.
Another veteran move there from Tyler Hawn there, just holding on. He is driving the wheels off that car, trying to make sure that he holds that 2 car in a position just to hold enough of a lead so that by the time he gets to turn 1 there, he's still holding on to the first top spot.
Tyler Hawn out front, Thomas Wunsch in 2nd, Rob Bromley 3rd, 4th now the 26 of Daly Martin. He got around the 8 of Jason Parker. Move him up to the 4th position now. We'll see if the 26 has anything left in this one. This time underneath the stripe, 23 laps go up on the board. This field is now shortened to a 30-lap feature, so we're closing in on the final handful of laps here for the OSCAAR Hot Rods, the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial. Big T looking down on this one, smiling ear to ear as they go real back into turn 1, Wunsch to the inside once again.
That time the 47 off of 2 got a little bit of a look to the bottom, thought he was going to make his move, couldn't make it happen on the back straightaway. As they get to turn 3 and 4, he tries it again. His nose underneath the 2, but just can't seem to make enough room to get by.
This time underneath the stripe, 5 laps to go in this one. Tyler Hawn has led in this one so far, but Thomas Wunsch hot on the heels in that number 47T. He's still trying to make a move, but Tyler Hawn, no stranger to holding a high-pressure lead. He's still got that race lead, but Thomas Wunsch is right on the back bumper as they head back into 3 and 4.
The question now is, will the veteran be able to hold off the youngster, or will the youngster just get impatient and just drop kick the 2? So I think the time for choosing is coming now. The 47 look to the bottom as they get to 3.
It's crunch time now. This time underneath the stripe, 2 laps to go. If Thomas Wunsch wants to make a move, he's got to make it now. Wunsch looking once again to the back bumper, the 2 off of turn 2. Thomas Wunsch still trying to make a move. Tyler Hawn's going to hold on to this one for now. Right flag in the air. This is the final lap of the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial. Thomas Wunsch has got one more set of corners to try to get the job done. Nose to tail down the back straightaway. Wunsch going to take one more shot at it in 3 and 4. Hawn shuts the door. Wunsch going to try to jack him up off of turn 5, but no dice. Tyler Hawn wins the Bill Zardo Senior Memorial here at Flamboro.
What a great race there. Absolutely some terrific driving. There was nothing between the first and second place car there. They worked each other over for the entire last 28 laps of that race there. Just beating and banging, but still giving each other enough room so that they didn't wreck each other. But just really tight racing. And we are going to have Kevin join the winner, Tyler Hawn, in that beautiful looking number 2. Also the 47 there of Thomas Wunsch. And the third place car kind of slipped in there. We didn't get a lot of opportunity to talk to Rob Bromley, but he ran a great race and was able to take the final spot down on the third spot on the podium. Kevin, do you got the winner here?
We're down here in victory lane as the crew comes over to congratulate the number 2 machine of Tyler Hawn on a fantastic drive. picking up the Bozardo Senior Memorial win here at Flamboro Speedway. Holy smokes, what a race that was. Nose to tail for the whole time. The team goes to work here, and Tyler Hawn's going to take the belts and the buckles off. Down here in victory lane, he's going to climb from the racing automobile. Fans, how about a round of applause? Your Bozardo Senior Memorial winner of the Tour of Tyler Hawn. Slide in here and grab word here with Tyler. Tyler, you held off the 47T that whole run. How were you able to manage that and get this to victory lane?
Man, I just had to concentrate. You know, he was there the whole time. I give credit to that kid, man. He made me work for this one.
This two seemed to be hooked up. You guys had a big, long red flag. What was going through your mind sitting over there, waiting and waiting, trying to see if you can hold on to this one here and pick up the Bozardo Memorial?
Well, the worst, you know, I feel so bad for the guys in that wreck, man. Like, that is some serious cars there. You know, I'm glad Lane and Steve are good. You know, a lot of tore up cars, but just sitting there for that long, man, it's so cold. You seize up, you know, and like, my back hurts and, you know, and like I'm frozen, you know, I'm still frozen. So, but you know, it is what it is. So, but I'm glad we could bring this one home again.
Bozardo Memorial, what does it mean for you guys?
It just means a lot. You know, my dad and Billy, they, you know, like we're family down the line, and they went everywhere together, man. Like, they went down to Nashville, raced down in the Marty Robbins 500, and you know, there's just a lot of good times, and I just miss the stories.
I know you guys got a lot of support in this two-car. Who do you want to give a shout-out to for getting the job done and, again, picking up that Bozardo Memorial?
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank my crew. You know, everybody here helped me today. We have a big crew, and I got to thank Tire Depot, Seton Structures, Fox's Bakery, Zenitech, PPG, Maslac, Image Wraps, Hawn Welding Services, HMCW, Mama Mar, Robin, and Amanda. You know, you guys are amazing. We got to thank, you know, Queenston, Reinhardt's, Epic, and Grisdale's. You know, if it wasn't for all the support from everybody, we'd be in trouble.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause? Your Bozardo Senior Memorial winner of the Tour of Tyler Hawn. Gonna slide in here and grab word with our second place finisher, the 47T of Thomas Wunsch. Hugs all around here. Let's slide in here. Thomas, you were there. You had this front bumper underneath that two machine almost the whole race. Couldn't quite get the job done. What was going through your mind in the wheel behind this 47T?
A lot. I thought I had him a couple of times. It was fun racing with Tyler. He's one of the best in the business. So I'm so happy. Our team has come a long way. Last year we ran for points and we got a best finish of 7th place. So to be here on opening night with a heat win and a 2nd place finish, that's very respectable, and I'm so happy. And we'll see what the rest of the season can bring for us.
I know you guys got a lot of support in this 47T. Who do you want to give a shout out to in the pits on the car that got things done for you guys here today?
I just got to thank all my crew, all the people, like my dad especially. It's all him. He makes sure it happens. My mom as well, my grandma for the YouTube videos and everything else, painting the car, making sure it looks good. And my grandpa, he's a huge help as well. And then all my sponsors and partners, Coffee Plumbing, Brent Ron Electric, Van Zandwick Farm, Stickers and Scuffs Podcast, Dave Schulten Flooring, Greens Auto Repair, and many other people. I'm sorry if I forgot you, but man, I'm pumped.
There you go, fans. Have a round of applause. Your 2nd place finisher, the 47T of Thomas Wunsch. We're going to slide in here and grab a word with our 3rd place finisher, the 6 of Rob Bromley. Well, Rob, a lot of people were looking up front watching that battle, but you held on to 3rd. You were trying to sneak your nose in there at the end. How was this 6 car working for you guys here tonight?
It was doing pretty well. We were just a slight bit off, and but right near the end there, I thought we might have a chance. But this 47 here, I think it was his race, but he needed a few more laps, and I think he would have wrapped it up. But it was a good battle.
I know you guys got some support on this 6 car. Who do you want to give a shout out to for getting things done here for you guys on the car and in the pits here tonight?
Yeah, all my crew guys, Peter Satanis in particular, he really does a lot. He makes this thing work for me. So a great shout out to him. And Bromley Automotive, Northern Realty, and yeah, that's about it. So
There you go. How a round of applause. Your third place finisher, the 6 of Rob Bromley.